Greetings, Multicultural American Experience students. We are a few days into our first week of the semester. Welcome. I'm very happy to see we have a nice sized class. And I'm also delighted to see that most of you have logged into Canvas and you have looked at some of the pages in this course. Canvas Asynchronous and actually face-to-face as well. This learning platform has a function, you may or may not be aware, where instructors can see which students have been logged in, when, for how long, and also how active a student may be on pages. So you may be logged in for many hours, but you just have it open as a window on your desktop and you're not looking at the pages of the course. And I can see that. And I tell you this and tell you that I keep an eye on it because I want to make sure that you are all flourishing, if you will, that you're not overwhelmed or you're not unclear about how to use the Canvas platform. So I will be reaching out to you if I see that you're not active in our class on our pages to make sure that it's not a technical issue or just a kind of feeling overwhelmed about not knowing where to start in this very not impersonal way of learning, but there's no face-to-face and there's no fixed components where you know where you need to be when. And that can actually be mentally quite challenging if you're doing a lot of work, if you're working part-time, if you've got a number of classes, you've got maybe things going on in your personal life, your family life, etc. Something where there isn't a date and time where you need to be, that can slip into the back priorities for some. And I completely understand that. So I will be there to kind of be that nudging voice through emails to draw you into our class, even if there's no classroom and I don't get to see you all live. I get to see you all through your writing, through your think pieces, through your discussion. And frankly, as an instructor, I found that the way in which I've gotten to know my students through their writing, as I have weekly writing, has given me an insight and an understanding of where my students are at in a way that face-to-face in person doesn't necessarily do. So I'm really looking forward to that. But for now, you only have one fairly straightforward and hopefully fun assignment, which I'm going to go over with a shared screen in case you're a little unclear how to go about beginning and completing that assignment. So bear with me while I share my screen. Okay, so here we are. Here's our homepage, and we are here on the homepage now. You are actually looking at your announcements and watching this video. On the sidebar here, you can see these are upcoming assignments with the due dates, and your substantial assignment worth 20 points here is called Meeting in Pictures, Introducing Ourselves Through the Multicultural Museum. And this assignment is wonderful to help you discover how rich online museum efforts have been, particularly since the pandemic. Let me just go to the assignment here because talking about it and not referencing it isn't as clear for you. So here's the Meeting in Pictures. You can find it under assignments, but you can also find it on the right side of the homepage screen right here. And of course, it's also a link here in the announcement. So there's 3 different ways you can access the assignment. So here it is. It's organized. Here's the due date. It's due Sunday, January 29th at 11:59 p.m. And the assignment is one where you will post images here that you have selected, which 2 students have done already. Thank you, Alexandra. Thank you, Robert. What Alexandra and Robert have done is they have gone to museums here. You can click on any of these and browse through the content of a museum and then selected a work of art taken and saved it as an image or taken a screenshot. And I have explained in a video in the assignment how to do a screenshot. So you take a screenshot of your image that you've selected. For example, this Peonies by Porter, an artist who is a wonderful African-American artist. Or you might like Sergeant Johnson's The Mask, if you're looking at this museum website, and so on. So, but don't just pick the very first link that you select, and don't go straight to Google Arts because it looks familiar. Please give yourself a chance to enjoy the diverse kinds of art that are here at these links, because it will introduce you to the kind of visual world and kind of not atmosphere, but the sense of the kinds of images and communities and culture that we will be studying in this class just by browsing through some of these museums. Once you've chosen your work, you want to contemplate it, so read the instructions here. And then you'll share it with your peers, as Robert and Alexandra have already done. This is instructions on how to upload images in line. It looks like this illustration isn't showing up right now, so I'll fix that. And this is simply some further instructions. And then post. But then once you've posted, you need to go back. Once your peers have posted sufficiently, hopefully there'll be enough by later this week, that you'll need to make comments on your peers' posts as well, 2 comments. And that is explained in the instructions. Okay, so that's the assignment, and I look forward to receiving it. If you're struggling with uploading the image, don't be embarrassed, contact me. If you make a mistake and the image doesn't work, that's fine. I will fix it for you, or I'll give you instructions to fix it and you won't lose points. The idea is we're going to have a big, lovely wall of many different images that you've selected that reflect your predilection, what attracts you, and then an insight into why, and that together we will make a collective work of art that reflects kind of one visual world of the content and the kinds of visual images that we'll likely be studying in our class, and certainly at least the communities that we will be drawing our material from: African American, Latino American, Asian American, and Native American. And with a few other cultures here and there, but that's our dominant content. And these are considered non-dominant groups that are deeply a part of the American experience and a part of what America is. And so we're bringing that to the surface. And your first assignment is a way that we're going to do this together on this discussion wall. So welcome, and have a wonderful remainder of the week.